You follow a narrow coastal path as dusk settles gently over the Irish shoreline. Tall grass sways beside you, brushed by a cool ocean breeze. The scent of sea salt drifts through the air, mingling softly with distant peat smoke rising from a cottage ahead. The path curves along rugged cliffs overlooking the sea. Below, waves roll steadily against the rocky shore, their rhythm slow and comforting. Seabirds call from distant ledges, their voices carried across the evening sky as the fading sunlight paints silver reflections upon the water. You continue toward the cottage, its small windows glowing warmly against the deepening twilight. A stone chimney sends a thin ribbon of smoke into the cooling air. The familiar scent of peat and salt surrounds you, creating a feeling of welcome before you arrive. The wooden gate opens with a gentle creak as you step into the cottage garden. Wildflowers sway among patches of tall grass. The sea remains visible beyond the cliffs, while warm golden light spills softly from the windows onto the worn stone pathway. You reach the cottage door and step inside. Immediately, warmth embraces you from a glowing stone hearth. An oil lamp flickers gently nearby, casting soft shadows across the walls. The scent of peat smoke fills the room, mingling peacefully with traces of sea air. You pause beside the fire and listen. Outside, waves continue their endless rhythm against the rocky shore. Inside, the cottage feels still and sheltered. The stone walls hold a comforting warmth, while the oil lamp casts a gentle glow across wooden beams overhead. You wander slowly through the small cottage rooms. A simple wooden table rests beneath a window. Shelves hold weathered books and polished shells gathered from the coast. Everything feels calm and familiar, touched by years of quiet evenings beside the sea. In a cozy bedroom, a neatly folded wool blanket rests upon a bed. The room smells faintly of lavender and peat smoke. Through the window, the horizon stretches beyond the cliffs, where fading daylight slowly melts into the deep blue evening sky. You return to the main room and settle beside a window overlooking the sea. The glass reflects the warm glow of the oil lamp behind you. Beyond it, gentle waves rise and fall, carrying silver highlights beneath the last traces of daylight. The evening grows quieter as darkness slowly settles across the coast. You watch the sea breathing in long, steady rhythms. Seabirds become distant silhouettes against the sky, while the sound of rolling waves remains constant, calm, and deeply reassuring. You wrap yourself in the soft wool blanket and sink comfortably into a nearby chair. The warmth of the stone hearth reaches your hands and face. Firelight flickers across the room, creating gentle patterns that move slowly along the walls. Outside, the wind brushes through tall grass surrounding the cottage. Its soft whispers blend with the distant murmur of the sea. Within the room, the oil lamp glows steadily, while the comforting warmth of the hearth encourages every muscle to relax. You lean back and allow your eyes to rest upon the fire. The flames dance quietly among glowing embers. Beyond the walls, the sea continues its patient song, while the cottage remains peaceful, wrapped in warmth, stillness, and gentle light. The evening drifts onward. Outside, a passing storm far across the water begins to fade. The wind softens, and the waves settle into slower rhythms. Beneath your blanket, you feel completely at ease, sheltered by stone walls and firelight. Your eyelids grow heavier as the hearth glows softly beside you. The scent of peat smoke lingers in the warm air. Outside, gentle waves meet the rocky shore beneath the quiet night, and you slowly drift into peaceful, restful sleep.